Old Town 404 in the city is a forbidden place, and the abandoned theater there is the most eerie. Years ago, a big fire broke out, and all the actors in the theater and the arsonist lost their lives. Since then, strange melodies have often been heard in the middle of the night. A new delivery guy was assigned to the Old Town 404 area at his delivery station. On his first day at work, his mentor reminded him repeatedly that he could take orders from Old Town 404, but he must never accept orders for the 404 theater, calling it a life or death secret, yet he didn't explain why. The guy agreed verbally but didn't take it seriously. The pressure of life soon made him forget the warning. At that moment, an order popped up on his phone with the destination being the 404 theater, and the tip was 21 yuan, which was equivalent to what he earned from 10 orders. The guy thought his mentor was exaggerating, so he took the order with a fluke mind. The restaurant where he picked up the food was empty with no one around, but strange music was playing. The boss stared at him with eyes that seemed to see through everything, making him feel uncomfortable all over. When he was riding to the theater and asked a park security guard for directions, the guard smiled eerily and repeatedly asked if he was new. When he arrived at the theater, a woman in a gorgeous traditional opera costume was waiting for him. She had a delicate face but eyes full of melancholy. After taking the takeout, she thanked him for being willing to deliver it, saying that no one was willing to come here now because they thought it was unlucky. To get more orders, the guy offered to deliver specially to her in the future, and the woman gave him some food. When he was about to eat the food after leaving, the security guard appeared again and told him a shocking secret. There had been no one in the theater for a long time, and the previous 6 delivery guys who came here had all died. He was the 7th. After hearing this, his scalp went numb. Only then did he realize that the person he delivered to was not alive, and the food he was going to eat was offerings for the deceased. Fear overwhelmed him instantly. He stumbled back to the delivery station to ask his mentor for help. When the mentor learned that he had taken the order for the theater, he was both angry and anxious, and asked repeatedly if he had eaten the takeout. After hearing his answer, the mentor's face turned pale suddenly. He admitted that he was a survivor of the fire back then and had survived only by special means, adding that the only hope was to go to Old Street 404 to find the woman who sold Buddha amulets. The guy stumbled to the place, and it turned out that the woman who opened the door was the one in the opera costume. The woman in the opera costume already knew everything and revealed the truth. The mentor had died in the fire a long time ago, and the current mentor was just a manifestation of obsession. She handed the Buddha amulet to the guy and warned him not to investigate the theater's secret anymore. Holding the Buddha amulet in his hand, the guy was plunged into deeper fear and confusion.